Does your doctor get money from drug companies? It's hard to know, at least here in Canada. That's because there's no law forcing companies to disclose what they pay doctors. In the U.S., every drug company payment to a doctor that's more than $10 must be disclosed by law. The information is publicly available on a searchable website. Today, the trade group representing Canada's pharmaceutical industry launched a voluntary initiative to disclose some data about drug money to doctors, but it fell far short of expectations.
I was even a little bit surprised by how plainly this seems to be a PR move. There's really no attempt to actually be transparent.
Innovative Medicines Canada represents more than 50 pharma companies, but only 10 decided to follow the trade group's recommendation to disclose information, and only 4 released the full amount of money they paid doctors in 2016.
But it doesn't tell you who the money went to, what organizations, what healthcare providers, for what activities, for what clinical trials. It just gives a lump sum per company.
At Dalhousie University, Matthew Herder says what's at stake is the independence of the medical profession.
So we have pretty solid evidence over a long period of time in several different places that suggests these kinds of relationships do have an impact.
To do something.
Dr. Andrew Boozery is leading a group calling on Ottawa to make more detailed disclosures mandatory.
There are reasons for why there's engagement between prescribers and drug companies, but we don't know the extent, we don't know the range, we don't know what for, and today's seeming announcement doesn't move us any closer to that.
Federal Health Minister Jane Philpott said it would be helpful for Canadians to know if their doctors have financial relationships with drug companies, but she said the provision of health care falls under provincial jurisdiction. Innovative Medicines Canada said in a statement it would be willing to have a more comprehensive conversation with governments and the healthcare sector. Kelly Crow, CBC News, Toronto.